chief spokesman for the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council (APC-PCC), Festus Keyamo, has revealed those behind the plots to stop the swearing-in of President-elect Bola Tinubu. Our top source report that the Department of State Services (DSS) on Wednesday raised an alarm that it had identified some key players in the plot for an interim government. In a statement by its spokesman Peter Afunanya, the secret police said the misguided politicians are planning to truncate the country's democracy by stopping the swearing of Tinubu as the new president. But in a chat with The Punch on Wednesday, Keyamo alleged that those planning to force an interim government are the youth supporting a particular candidate. The Minister of State of Labour and Employment said the suspects are people who are too young to know what the country passed through at the hands of a military regime. He asserted that the youth plotting an interim government will see the very thing they think they are fighting against in a military regime. Keyamo said he raised an earlier alarm about incitement and treasonable felony, adding that the statement by the DSS has confirmed what he brought to the notice of the public last week. He said the DSS is the super spy of the nation and has a duty to do their work. As you can see, their statement confirmed the alarm I raised earlier about incitement and treasonable felony. This is just to confirm that the APC-PCC brought to the notice of the public last week. Therefore, it is good that the DSS is even the one raising the alarm about the subversive activities of these people, so that when they arrest anybody, no one should start screaming persecution. These are people who are too young to know what we pass through at the hands of a military regime. They will see the very thing they think they are fighting against in a military regime. The constitution will be suspended, fundamental human rights would be non-existent. These kids really don't understand the gravity of what they are trying to do. My viewers at home, that is it. A spokesman for Tinubu presidential campaign has spoken, saying that those behind the Tinubu, against Tinubu swearing in and trying to ensure that the military takeover, they are the youths coming out every day for different protests, and wants to use the protest to ensure that interim government is put in place. And as it is, DSS has uncovered such plots, and that can no longer take place. For the fact that the DSS has uncovered the plot is a kind of a secret already revealed. Okay, my viewers at home, what's your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction in the comment section, and your voice will be heard loud and clear around the world. And ensure you subscribe to our channel for more updates from Daily Express. Okay, Keyamo reveals those behind plot to stop Tinubu swearing in. Let's look at the comment section now. Frank Tunde here commented saying it's the whole of Nigeria don't want him, except few ones. Okay, making some blunders, saying it's the whole of Nigerians don't want him, except few ones they pay to support him. We are tired of criminals ruling us. We need a change. Okay, say we are tired of criminals ruling us. We need a change. That's according to Frank Tunde. A reply here to Frank Tunde from John says, no, Tinubu got 25% vote cast in 25 states. Your be idiots got 25% vote. Okay, this person made some blunders, and let's continue, please. Leonard Dick Akaji says, which of these you mentioned are not being truncated by you? The Constitution which you do not follow, or is it the fundamental human right? The mandate of these youths is stolen from them and the constitution not followed. What a hypocrite you are. Keep fueling this crisis. You will live long enough to reap bitter fruit. Okay? So you will live long enough to reap its bitter fruits. Dalap says Nigeria is a democratic country. INEC can't appoint president through backdoor. Then you expect him to be swearing in how? Okay? Say Nigeria is a democratic country. INEC can't appoint president through backdoor. Then you expect him to be swearing in how? Okay? Another here from Guy says we prefer military rule than what. Okay, making blunders here. That is according to guests. Let's move forward, please. Donatus here says that this Keyamo is really an evil genius, but he will definitely meet his own nemesis. Roy Shah says, are you practicing the constitution now? The human right, is it in existence with the present regime? We are wiser. Justus Agomo says, you are among the people who has destroyed Nigeria. I have no regrets if military rule Nigeria. Democracy has been messed up in Nigeria. Okay? Kingsley Bobby says, Kiyamo, good to hear you talk about fundamental human rights. Which of them do we still observe as at this second? Okay, so which of them do we still observe as at this second? Then which of them have you as a lawyer not assisted your criminal principals to confiscate, frustrate and suspend so as to have everything your way? Military rule is bitter at this stage, and that's all for me. After all, the people you now refer to as kids are more matured and principled than you, who is assumed to have grown in size but diminished in brain. More comments here, and this is from Top saying a military regime far more better than this APC evil government. In a military regime, the constitution will be abandoned and human rights also will not be carried out. Okay? And this is all we can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel and spread the report across all these platforms. And bye for now, please. Thanks so much for listening. Okay? And bye for now, please. Okay?